Hi friends, and welcome to my channel where we encourage each other to be better and do good. If you enjoyed today's video, before you leave, please go down below, give it a thumbs up, click that like button, share it with your family and friends, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Now let's get on to today's topic, which is be somebody's sunshine. Many years ago, when I was like, I'm going to guess 12 or 13, and it's a kind of a foggy, cloudy memory to me, but I remember watching a movie on television, and I don't even remember the whole movie. I don't remember the title of the movie. If you recognize it from my description, leave a comment and give me the title. I've never seen it since. It was kind of a sci-fi flick, but here's what I remember from the scene that stuck with me over 50-something years. And it took place on a different planet. There's where the sci-fi part comes in. But it took place on a different planet, and the scene that I remember was set in a school, and the children were probably, I'm guessing as best as I recall, like 4th, 5th, or 6th graders. And they lived on a planet different from Earth, and in fact it was so different that the sun did not shine. I mean, I guess the days got lighter in color and tone than it did at night when it was so dark, but it was just always kind of cloudy and murky and dim and just depressing, really. And another part of the sci-fi flick was there was one girl in the class in that school who was actually from Earth. She was not, a native of that planet. Now here's the deal. The sun only came out like once every, 10 or 15 years or something like that. And when it came out, it was only like 15 minutes. So some of these kids who were 4th, 5th, and 6th graders had never, ever seen the brilliant sunshine. It just had not appeared to them. They had not seen it. But this one girl who was from the planet Earth knew about the sunshine. She recognized it just as we do, that it comes up every morning and sets at night, goes down, and you have day and night and day, and she understood that, and she was always telling the other kids about how wonderful the sunshine is, how it brings joy and happiness and brightness, and that's where we get the phrase, right? A ray of sunshine. And she was telling them about this, and when they would have art, the other kids were drawing all these gloomy, depressing, gray pictures because that's what they knew. But she, the one girl from Earth, would always draw these pictures of blue skies and beautiful yellow sun up in the sky and the green grass and the sunshine, and showing them how beautiful it was and bringing a little bit of that sunshine from Earth into their day, into their life. Well, there's some other twists to the plot of the movie. I don't remember a lot about it. One I'm not going to tell you now. Maybe we'll talk about it in a future video. But later in the movie, then indeed, the sun does come out for that one time, and I think like every 15 years or something like that. And they all rush out from the school building into the schoolyard, and they look up into the heavens and they see that beautiful, wonderful sunlight. They see that sun up in the sky, and they realize, wow, she was right. She was right, that it is beautiful. It brings warmth. It brings joy. It brings a ray of sunshine, a ray of hope, a ray of goodness into our life. And yet, for those children in that movie, it was fleeting, because in 15 minutes or so, it passed. It went away. And then for the next 15 years, life and every day by day was gloomy again. And yet this one girl knew that it could be different. So listen. Here's what I want to encourage us to do this day. We are fortunate. We live on a planet where, yes, the sun comes up every morning, it goes down every night. Now, I know scientifically that's not correct. There's revolutions and rotations. I know all that. But we wake up, the sun comes up every morning, it sets every night. And when we go to bed at night, we have the peace and the quiet of the evening and the stillness of the night. But we know when we wake up in the morning, that sun will be there, and it's going to bring that that sunlight into our life, and it's going to bring warmth and joy and hope and gladness to us each and every day of our life. And here's what I would like to encourage us to do. Some of us, I know you already do this, and make it a regular habit. And those of us who don't do this, let's try a little bit, put forth a little more effort to make it a regular habit, or at least once in a while. And that is, let's try to reflect some bit of that sunshine onto someone else. Let's try to do things that will be a ray of sunshine in someone's life, to try to be someone's sunshine. You know, now I haven't said much about this in my YouTube videos, but this has been a very challenging year for my family. My wife and I have had numerous health issues. We've been sick a lot, one thing and another, and after another, and after another, and I haven't brought that up much. The only reason I mention it now is to say that I know what it's like to be on the other side, and I understand when you're in a state of ill health, or a state of depression, or a state of where things are not going right in your life and in your world. I know how wonderful it is when you receive a ray of sunshine from someone else. When someone else gives you some sunlight in your life, some hope, some joy, some comfort, and brings it into your life, I know how good that feels. And we all have those times, don't we? We all have those times of struggles and challenges that we go through when life just isn't what we wanted it to be. It isn't our living up to our expectation, and we need someone to be the ray of sunshine for us. Also, I think even when we're going through those times, if we can each exert the extra effort to put a ray of sunshine into someone else's life, it will help them, but it can also help us. It can help us feel better and be better and have extra hope and joy in our own life, and that we reflect that on to them as well. I mean, maybe it's just a kind word. Maybe it's a short note. Maybe it's sending a card. Maybe it's a text. Maybe it's a note on Facebook or other social media. Maybe it's a phone call. Maybe it's when you're speaking to someone or you're out in public, you just let them go first. Or maybe you just acknowledge their presence and wish them a good day. It could be any number of little things up to bigger things. Two quick examples, well, one example, but two occasions this past week. I was on the telephone with two different people. I had to call a paint contractor, and I had to call our health insurance. And each time I got a lady, different ladies, but on each of those calls, who were just absolutely wonderful. I mean, they were heartwarming. They went way and above and beyond the call of duty. They were so nice. They were so polite. They were so helpful. And you could just tell, even over the telephone, hello, it wasn't just their job. They weren't being nice to me because they had to. They weren't being nice because it was their job to be nice. I got the feeling they weren't even being nice just because the call was being recorded. They were being nice because it was their nature. And they were so helpful, and they were so polite, and they were so patient with me. And it just brought a ray of sunshine into my life. In fact, I thanked them both. I told both of them, you made my day. Thank you so much for your patience, for your concern, for your help. You made my day. And so that's what I want to encourage us to do. Let's just try a little bit harder. I know it's crazy times we live in. I know life can be challenging. Everyday activities can be a struggle sometimes. But I think it will help us, and it will help the recipients, all of us, if we can try a little bit harder. Just put forth that effort to be somebody's sunshine. If you enjoyed today's video, thank you so much for watching. Please go down below, give it a thumbs up, click that like button, share it with your family and friends. Comments are always welcome, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.